common thing when you have sheep that are really heavy with lamb.
You can see it's pretty full on both sides of the feeder. She just had a really bad plug. Looking at all the jugs where the ewes have come out in good spirits. Feeling good? Look at you! Good morning, fellow Utopians. I'm Lynn, and welcome to another day of our ongoing lambing saga. Let's go in the barn and see what happened out there last night.
Okay. So I'll just see what's happening right now. Hey, girls. Just had those two white lambs. All lambs. Oh, hey, buddy. You still walking around? I thought there was a ewe coming in here. I'll just go back and check her. No. That's her right along the wall there. She was a stealer, so she might be coming in, she might not be coming in. Anyways, yeah, I don't like that right there. There she goes. Hey girl, what are you gonna do there? Yeah, that's not your normal ma. So I guess I'll come back out in a half an hour and see how she made out. She's definitely not coming in at this moment. Yeah, see that drinker over there? See that ewe standing on the drinker? That's a common thing when you have sheep that are really heavy with lamb. It seems to get the pressure off them a little bit when they stand uphill a little bit. See, this one here is doing the same thing. See? Just heavy and lamb, and it just seems to push those lambs back a little bit. Oh, they're a little more comfortable. Yeah, that's not normal back there. Or you could lay like that. Right there. Yeah, these guys are all going to go shortly here. At once, probably. And this barn here is... I don't hear one beep. So it tells me I might have 20 minutes off. Anyways, I think I'm going to have a shower, get cleaned up a little bit, have a break. And then I'll come back out for a check tonight. I'm pretty sure we're going to have a lamb probably around midnight. It's around 9:30 right now. That's about how long it takes to drag on. Hey, girl. Hey, buddies. Oh, see, Lynn's been feeding that lamb a little bit of milk. And see, that lamb has already got us trained that when she sees us walk by, she's looking for milk. And it doesn't take long, eh? Big lamb right there. I'm going to weigh that lamb tomorrow. That's a real big lamb. You think she would have gave 2, but... She just had lambs 1 hour ago. And this ewe here has 2 lambs right there. And she's been eating hay all day, but she's been acting a little bit quiet. We just give her some glycol. That's a sugar. And we're going to watch her. I see there's no manure in the pen, so she hasn't had a bowel movement yet. Which is quite normal after they have lambs. It takes a while to have a bowel movement. A little concerned about her, but we'll keep on top of her. So me and Ben are going to go to the house for a few minutes. So I guess I'll talk to you later. And if I have some lambs tonight, I guess I'll be talking to you. So it's 3:30 in the morning. This ewe here just had a lamb. I didn't help it. It just she had it on her own. And that lamb there was born. Oh, turn that view away. That lamb there was born at 2 in the morning. 2 signals in a row this time. We're getting all twins. That lamb was born on its own too, with the mother. I didn't have to help it. It was already born. This lamb was already born. Just fed it, and they had milk. And but there's a few first timers in here, so I'm thinking, I don't know if these are first timers or not. Lynn will know. But everything's fine. No one else coming in at the moment, and there's my sheep right there going down the walkway. Has not had lambs yet. So I guess I'm going to go to the house, have a little break. And 3:30, so she had lambs last night at 8 o'clock last night. Those 2 lambs are doing great. This ewe that I thought wasn't doing good last night is doing quite good now, but she can't leave her straw alone. She's on the bare floor. But in other words, I checked all the lambs. Everything seems to be fine right now. Even those 2 little white lambs over there at 3 or 3:30 in the morning having a good time. I'm not turning the lights on. I don't want to upset everybody. Everybody looks good. All these lambs are asleep. They all look good. There she is there. Hasn't had her lambs yet. She can't be too far away right now. So, I guess this from Arnie, I'm going to call it a morning. I'm going to try to go and get some rest. 2-3 hours. I'll probably come back out and see what happened again. So, that's it. I'm out of here. Bye.
Well, a lot different than a few days ago. Let's check over here first. Here we got the rowdy crew. Hi guys, how you doing? Are you guys the rowdy crew? One mom is feeding her lambs before she feeds herself, so she gets a gold star. All the rest are feeding themselves at the moment. It is breakfast time. Hi you guys! And then as we walk down the line, you can see it's pretty full on both sides of the feeder. That's because this row of jugs are full with sheep and their lambs. And if you look over here, you can see our group of sheep is growing on the other wall as well. Doesn't take long to go from straggling in to full bore lambing. And this girl had her lamb yesterday. When we went to bed last night, she had her twins just as we were doing night chores. But overnight, we had 3 singles, as Arnie's videos will show. But you can't complain because everybody looks really good. Ewes look good, the lambs look good, and we gotta get them fed. Okay, this is our first mom and lamb out for this morning. She took off right away.
Yeah, sure.
Left her little lamb.
You have to walk through the pen once a day just to see what's going on.
Okay, we have the little gladiator ram. He's going to be the next going out. Right now his mom's getting a trimming, so I've just put him here as a hold. She's over here getting trimmed.
You want to check the milk?
Sure.
See if there's milk on both teats.
She was the one that just wasn't feeling very well.
Why she doesn't kick you, but I'll do it.
But he looks good, but I'm going to put a purple dot on him so I can find the watch ones easily in the pen. But I think he's okay. And then after this, Arnie's going to head to the coveralls to do chores, and I'm going to record and tag a bunch more. Okay, she's out.
I was just leaving there for a few minutes.
Yeah, she's just going to sit here for a little while.
And she can get used to her lamb. That's the new one there, and there's no mother.
Okay, so the new mom's found her mom out there, her lamb out there. That's why we let them out in stages. These 2 will go out next. In the beginning, we can let out more at the same time because it's a big pen, but now that pen's filling up. So it gets a little more confusing as they go into the group pens. So just baby steps for the babies. Today I'm starting my recording of the ewes right now. I just did this Dorset mom that had her lambs last night as we went to bed. She's sired by Ferdinand, and she has her 2 ram lambs there. Now I'm on to the ones born yesterday. This is another Jordan ewe, which I can always tell by just the size of the ewe. She's a big ewe. She has a really bad record. So last year, she had her first lamb last year, also a single. She's got a single again this year. A really nice ewe lamb, however. But last year, she rejected her lamb. That means even though she had a lamb, she didn't raise it. So I'm going to put a watch on her, be very careful with her. She seems to be loving it and liking it. So usually if there is going to be a rejection, it's always a first-time mom. And usually it never happens again in their whole life. But still, we're going to note it down in my book and just keep a close eye on her for a few days. Every ewe always has their story. The first one also there who rejected her lamb, she is a QR, so she was with knockout. So she has a higher chance of that ewe lamb being an RR. This ewe here, she's middle-aged, like she's going to be 6 this year. She only has half an udder. I can only get milk off one side. It's a female again. And this ewe here, this is from our ram Dexter. She's got an overabundance of milk to the point where her nipples are swelling up a bit. So as long as this lamb can latch on, which seems to be very vigorous, this lamb should grow quite nicely. So all today's lambs are tagged and done. And while I was tagging, I looked into this pen, and one of the white lambs was fast asleep on one of the Suffolk ewes' back. And of course, I didn't have my camera with me, and by the time I got done tagging, she was off. But rarely do you see that. And actually, I think it's that ewe lamb back there. Just gonna see if she's gonna do it again. But the mom didn't seem to mind at all. Maybe not. But you rarely see another ewe's lamb on a ewe that's not her mom, let alone different breed as well. Right now we're working on some lamb management here. So, I needed this ewe has an abundance of milk and big teat, so we milked her out to ease the pressure so the teat size goes down so the lamb can nurse easily. I'm just about to put a mark on this girl, a little X on the hip where her udder is not working, so we know that the lamb is nursing on the right side. Arnie's just trimming some ewes in the jugs so we can let some sheep out. So this girl with half an udder, don't waste her milk.
I want some milk.
Huh?
I want to taste some.
So she just had a really, really bad plug. So that's really good news for her and her lamb. So now we can let that lamb back in. We don't have to mark her. I thought the udder seemed soft, but not a drop of milk would come out, so I had to flip her. And now that lamb can nurse. Let's see if he wants some milk before we let him out. I forget that there. So those are the 2 gladiator daughters.
Yeah?
Hi, would you like to go on the group? Would you like to go on the group? Are you hungry or is that a good job now? He still drinks all the time, eh?
Yeah, it could be just a habit now, right?
Yeah, because he doesn't drink a lot. But I figured before we put him out in the yard, we blew yonder. You done? Yeah.
Let him go.
I think he's fine.
Open the gate there and
Come on, you guys. Go yonder. Turn around. Don't run over him. Come on. At least she's waiting for him. Okay, now we can put the daughters in here.
well, it's not a whole flock of sheep.
So she's,
This sheep is done too.
this one's done and ready. She's been tagged, and I'll tell you. Well, Elsie's not going out, but she's done. You may as well trim her. Elsie. So we're gonna give her her second lousing. She had a first one. Just gonna get any that might have hatched from the first batch, but she's done. Okay, it's getting dark and I'm just getting ready to leave the barn. Did the afternoon checks, made sure that nobody's hungry. We trimmed and dewormed all the ewes that I tagged this morning, and we're letting them out one by one. We unplugged this ewe, which was a big bonus. The guy with the swollen head is a gladiator son. He's very, very handsome. This is the gladiator son that I like. Here he is. Hi. His head's, all the swelling's gone down now. He was probably head first. We weren't here for his birth, but he had a hard time nursing yesterday because of the swollen head. He was able to drink out of a bottle, but today I saw him nursing, so he looks good. And right now Arnie's he's cleaning out all the jugs where the ewes have come out of, and they'll all get limed down, ready for the next ones, because it's a bit of an assembly line here right now. And all the chaos here, I forgot to mention that we went to get groceries this afternoon. We ran out really quickly, and this Dorset from Gimli, she's a Gimli ewe, and these lambs are from Sheriff. And of course, yeah, as soon as you come in they block it, but she had 2 ewe lambs. One of them had a bleeding umbilical cord, so we tied it off, and hopefully we got it, because we got it like right away. So I'm thinking it'll be okay. Usually it is if you tie it off, but not always, so we'll see how that turns out. But we are hopeful on this one. And in the group pen at the moment, there are 13 lambs. No, there are 13 ewes and their lambs. Plus we have one in the waiting pen that's going to go out shortly, and another one waiting in the hallway that's going to come in. So 2 more are going to join this group. And as soon as Arnie gets the cover all ready, he's going to take the manure out tomorrow and get it all bedded down, and then we'll be bringing our first load of lambs over to the coveralls. Didn't that go fast? And you were the one who started it all. You were the very, very first one. And you have 2 lovely lambs. Heading out for night checks before bed. And it's raining again. Everybody's feeling kind of frisky. Which means everyone's in good spirits, feeling good. So I thought we could get these guys for the end of the night. Gladiator's son seems to be quite happy to be here. He's a little amazed by that. I think I did them all. How you guys all looking? There's a nice lamb. Look at you. special. There's the Dorset cluster down there. What are you doing up there in the box, eh? What are you doing up there? Hi. You guys all look very good tonight. She's feeling a lot better. This is the you that used to sit like a dog in the pen. And who are you two? Hi. Hi there. You're very curious. Yes, you are. You're very curious. Hi. Hi there. You're being a good mom over there with your lammies. That's a good way to nurse off, Mom. Well, she's having a drink. Oh, you guys, Mom, you gotta be a little more careful. They just love these play bales. It's a challenge, isn't it? Oh, nursing his mom. This is gonna be it for the 8:30 at night check. Everybody looks good. Fingers crossed it stays good all night long. But we're not worrying about anyone right now. So we're gonna turn off the light and call that a day. Thank you for joining us. And please join us again tomorrow for the next episode, Lambing Saga at Ewetopia Farms. Bye for now.